show, and on the show, some great information, and you walk out empowered. But when it comes to cars, it typically is not something that we talk about. And when you do go to look for a car, that's when you think, oh, I need a vehicle. Even in the UK. Everybody needs a vehicle. Yeah. And so because you walk in there and women feel, oh, this is a guy thing. I need a man to come with you. You don't need a man to come with you. You just need to have the proper tools.
They treat you differently than they do a man, because the way they speak to me is different than they speak to my husband.
Is that true?
Never talk to you differently.
Is that true
They do.
when a woman walks through the door and a man walks through the door?
They have been trained. Otherwise, I used to be a dealer trainer with full disclosure, so I used to train the dealers, and they know that. And we actually practiced handshakes.
It's because of you this is happening?
No. Yes, I'll take all the credit. Yeah.
Okay.
That sounds awesome. But the truth is, they should look you in the eyes, male or female, shake your hand and say, how can I help you today? Right. And it shouldn't be an assumption that the two of you walk in together and that you're a husband and wife and that, oh, I'm talking to him and you're just an extra. And now a lot of dealerships are aware of that, so you don't want them just talking to you and ignoring him. Because, first off, whose car is it?
It's my car.
Then you make the decision, because women make 85% of the buying and maintenance decisions.
Yeah.
And you should come prepared. And that is the #1 thing. Get that paperwork out.
What paperwork? What paperwork are you talking
First
about?
off, #1, know what kind of car you want. I don't know, maybe a minivan, maybe a sedan, maybe an SUV. No, you don't want to walk into a dealer because then you're in their control.
Right.
And they're going to ask you, a bad sales consultant will ask you 2 bad questions which you never answer. If they say, are you buying or leasing today? I don't know yet.
Is that what you're supposed to say?
I don't know yet, yes.
Oh, well, I don't know yet.
How much can you afford a month?
Yeah.
I don't know. Let me find the right car first. And if you don't, if you answer those questions, they'll pigeonhole you down a vehicle they think you want.
I see. So you don't give them a number.
Nope.
You don't know.
Nope.
Okay.
I just
So
bought,
you
my
shop
daughter's bought a
around.
car, and I just bought a car, so.
Yeah.
So what, do you walk through their inventory and you start going, I like this, I like that, maybe I like that?
Do that on your computer at home. Or you talk with people to say, you know, what are you driving? Do you like that? And women are not afraid to do that. You'll see women walking in a parking lot, oh, you just bought that new car, do you like it? Oh, I can't get my child safety seat in it. Yeah. Then maybe that's not a car for you, because you have to think about all the things that you do in your life every single day.
It's different.
What stuff do you need to research? Because I'm a sucker for marketing. When I see something, I go and I think I know what I want, but then I'm like, ooh, that's pretty.
Exactly.
Like, I'm sorry, but that's how I am.
When you're in the showroom, it's different. The smell, the color, the lighting, everything.
I always say, well, you are what you drive. So if color is an important thing, I had a girlfriend who knew exactly what she wanted. She wanted an SUV. So we found the vehicle she wanted, and she thought for sure she wanted a black vehicle. She ended up sitting in 4 different cars, and I'm taking pictures with my iPhone going, I think you look better in the burgundy. And she bought the burgundy one. And she still owns that vehicle today. She bought it off the lease, which I don't necessarily recommend. But what I do say is, first off, do you need a minivan? If you've got 3, 4 kids, you're going to need either a 3rd-row SUV or minivan. Don't be looking at a VW Bug. You know, if you're looking at a minivan, then you start looking at what's the best rated. You're looking at, you know, a Toyota Sienna. You're looking at a Honda Odyssey. Or you're looking at a Kia Sedona. Those are
How about gas mileage?
Gas mileage. Also, insurance rates are important.
Right.
So let's say you've decided, I'm torn between the Mercedes and the BMW. Well, you know what? Call your insurance agent, and that'll be the decision maker.
Really?
We all have different rates based on our experiences and where you live and what you do and how many miles, and those are important factors to consider.
Can we just get back to this paper thing? What are we looking for when we go online?
I print stuff out.
Like what?
Let's say I'm looking at buying a Toyota Sienna, since we were talking about a minivan.
All right.
So now I'm going to go onto Toyota's site and I'm going to figure out the model I want, because they have different trim levels. Find out the one that meets your needs. And you'll also know when you look at the price, because you have to buy it even if you're leasing as a cash deal. So if you've got $30,000 to spend, don't go and look at a $50,000 vehicle, because they're not going to negotiate down $20,000, right? That's kind of obvious. And if you look lower, the next step down, you might be able to add all the options to make it the vehicle you want. So now you've figured out what you want. You figure out the options. These are the must-haves. I absolutely need a round view camera. I want that sunroof. I want all the safety features because I'm traveling with kids. The next thing you're going to consider is, okay, now I've got that down. What dealer do I want? Now, if it's Toyota, there's probably 3 or 4 dealers in your area. But if you're looking at something like a Porsche, there's probably only 1 dealer in the area.
How far down can you negotiate?
Typically, it's somewhere between 5% and 7%, but there's no typical, because if you're looking at a very desirable vehicle, it's not negotiable, especially if you're looking for like a premium performance model or something future collectible, which is what I buy. But if you're looking at everyday vehicles, a Toyota Camry, a Honda Civic, you know, a Nissan Sentra, there's negotiating room. And you can go on websites like TrueCar and Edmunds, and they'll actually show you the dealer's cost. Know that you can't offer them less than their cost unless there's an incentive.
Yeah.
True or false, it's better to get a car they have on their lot than order a color they don't have?
They can get one from another dealer. So they're not going to be as negotiable because they're going to have to swap a car. So if it's on the lot, yes. But if you're going to order it, negotiate the price, say it has to have these options. Oh, we don't have that in stock. I'm really sorry. What? That's okay. If you order it for me, and I'll wait.
Yeah.
And you can still negotiate it down. Don't take no for an answer. Really, that's the whole thing. And everybody has a story about cars that, that you've been talked down to. You know, my eyes are here, you know.
Yeah.
You know what,
Look in my eyes.
There's a feeling when you get in a car, and this happened to me about a month ago. We bought a car, my first car here. We sat in the same model. It was a year different. One was 2 years old, one was 3. But one had kind of fancier seats and a Bang & Olufsen thingy. Sound
Nice
system.
audio system.
Yeah. And I sat in that car, and I've never done this in my life because I don't tend to have fancy cars, but I sat in this car and I fell in love. The difference in the feel, like walking into a house. You know, when you walk into a house, you go, oh my God, why is this? This is it.
Well, number one is seating comfort. No matter how long you own that vehicle, I promise you it won't get more comfortable. Then it's visibility.
That's the other thing.
Yeah.
The car I'd had before, there was a blind spot as big as a yard, and I thought, we're going to kill ourselves.
I call that an Alaska-sized blind spot. Sorry for those of you that live in Alaska. But long distances between homes.
That's not good.
No, it isn't
not
good,
good.
because it's never going to get better. Even with a round view camera, if you feel uncomfortable in that car, just like a home, and just like anything else, you meet a person, I don't get that comfortable feeling, then that's not the car for you. Don't be afraid to walk away from that. But and then the other thing is safety. Safety is so, so important.
Let me ask you this. One last word of advice for the women sitting here or those watching that go, I'm going to get this car. Now's the time to do it.
Yes,
What do you want them to remember?
Never, ever pay retail, but never be afraid to walk away.
Oh, good.
Because they'll chase you down and they'll try to...
Oh, yes, they will. They want
to
that
sell you
sale.
that car. That's right.
True.
Good.
Okay.
Always
advice.
great information.
Yes.
Insight.
It's a game.
I still,
Yes, it
I
is.
still don't like
A
to
little
go
bit,
on car lots
unfortunately.
and negotiate. Just
Even
don't.
you?
I don't.
Wow, I'm shocked.
No.
Have to do a
I'm not
second and
taking
get
you
a
with
car.
me.
You know, I don't know. More tips and information on all things car related. You can visit Lauren's website at laurenfix.com. Leslie, thank you so much for coming by.
Thank you. It was lovely having